Shalom, everyone, and welcome back. Judaism reveres life. As it says, "V'charta b'chaim," choose life. Life for Jews is very, very precious. And not only human life, but all life, animal life, even plant life. We extol that very, very much. For example, regarding the animal world, we know that we are not allowed to drink blood, any blood of any animal. Why? Because the Torah portion of this week tells us that the soul, the life force, is in the blood. And while the flesh may belong to us, we may be able to eat meat, but we cannot eat the source of that meat, the life force, the vitality of that meat. Only God owns that. And therefore, it should humble us in that regard. So, Jewish people are not permitted to drink blood. What we do is, once the animal is slaughtered, we drain the blood first by the method of slaughter, which is removing all the blood from the main arteries of the body. And then after that, we soak it and salt it in a way that removes any residue blood at all. And any red juice that remains is simply juice. It's not really considered halachically as blood. In Hebrew, the term is tsir, and tsir means basically juice. So kosher meat is not really gray, it's quite red, but that redness is not considered halachically blood. So we are not permitted to do it. And all meat must be soaked and salted, except liver, which cannot be soaked. You can't remove the blood through a soaking and salting process. So liver has to be roasted over fire. And that's the other way of removing blood. But blood is not the only thing that represents life. For example, um, on Shabbos, we are not permitted to destroy any plant life. We're not allowed to harvest. We're not allowed to even kill an insect on Shabbos because their life is precious and it's Shabbos for them also. So all types of life are precious, whether it's an animal, whether it's even plant life. We are permitted to take it. We are permitted to take that plant or that animal and to use that animal or plant, but we are not permitted to take the life of that animal or plant. And it's interesting that in Judaism, we do not chop down trees in a haphazard way. Certainly, when an army comes into a city, they are not allowed to chop down the fruit trees. But any trees are not permitted to destroy unless we replant them. We're not allowed to simply destroy plant life or trees. No mitzvah in Judaism has to do with cutting down trees. Unlike our Christian neighbors that use a tree and cut down a tree every December, we have nothing like that. Instead, on the holiday of Sukkot, we take the four species, the lulav, the etrog, the hadassim, and the arava, which are the citron fruit representing like a lemon. We take the willow and the palm and the myrtle, and we shake them together, but we don't destroy the plant. We don't cut down the plant. We simply remove the leaves or the branches from them. Because after all, plant life is holy as well. And we should revere plant life because all life that God gave us on this earth is holy and special and needs to be respected, whether it's human, whether it's animal, or even whether it's plant life, even if it's insect life or even a little rodent. All of these things are from God and they have to be respected. I want to wish everyone a good week, and we'll speak to you towards the end of the week. Shalom, shalom.